This video is sponsored by PelucidFX.com.
Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Okay guys, now let's take a look at the gold market. Well, situation on the gold market is a bit tricky, and probably we will already habit to hear this, since gold market is really one of the most sophisticated market to trade. Well, in general, although the investors are waiting for non-farm payrolls release, but the data that probably will be released now is not very intriguing as it was a couple of sessions ago, because when the market have got the ADP report, it's put the foundation for the negative data, since ADP report was a bit worse than expected by the investors. But currently analysts already have found the explanation and said that that comes from the weather. It's really a tough winter that stand in the United States, and a lot of snow and different the weather disasters and so on. So that's why it's probably have made an impact on the employment, and that's why the ADP report was poor and so on. That's why if even non-farm payrolls release will be poor, and they will be the second poor report in a row, so explanation already has been found, and many investors start to think and tell that probably this could lead only for the short-term, very short-term volatility on the market. But when the market will show the reaction with the spikes in one or other direction, that's probably will later it will come down, and as a result will appear at the same level as it stands right now. That's why from that standpoint, the expectation in the non-farm payrolls release will have some diminished impact on the market. If report will be really significant, it's positive and will be a positive surprise, then probably this could trigger some downward action on gold market. But if it will be negative, volatility could be significant. Maybe market will show some really significant spikes to the upside, but hardly it will lead to some significant action to the upside, as I suppose, on the gold market. Still, if we'll take a look at the technical picture, here we definitely could see the forming of the bullish dynamic pressure, since market shows the high lows with the bear trend. So trend stands bearish, but price action continue move to the upside. This suggests at minimum the taking out of the previous highs, this one and that one. So market could show some acceleration to the upside, despite the moment that we have the bearish stop grabber that we have discussed yesterday. With the yesterday's trading session and currently, market absolutely doesn't react and show any respect to this bearing of this pattern. No action to the downside has started, or the market has formed this pattern. And currently, I probably would expect some still upward action, whether it will be short or long, but some spike to the upside should happen. Maybe probably it could happen again today. Well, that's the moment that we should be ready for on this gold market. I do not know whether it's attractive to trade it right now, because personally I think that it's much more attractive situations now stands on the forex market for trading rather than the gold market. And one thing that I would like to know on the gold market, and only the thing that I would like to know, is this really the reversal to the upside, and is it really will start some significant action to the upside or not? How it will happen, it's not very interesting for me, and that is not that's not force me to dive right now in some trading on the gold market. If market will show this dip to the downside to the 1220 and will confirm this head and shoulders pattern that we expect to see, well, that will be great. In this case, I will search for possibility to take long position somewhere in this area. If it will not happen, the market will fastly accelerate to the upside. Well, in this case, probably I will start to search the possibility to take the long position on the retracement. But on the next week. But currently, although I see the bullish pattern that's forming right now here, well, personally, I don't want to take the part in all this mess right now. Gold market currently looks really, it's a bit stands on, it's a bit nervous and unstable. I see some history around this price action. As you will take a look at the intraday price actions, you'll see this very volatility action in one or other direction, and it could be seen that market's really nervous right now, and investors absolutely do not sure with the gold market. Since could we say that something is changing? Well, maybe something is changing, but if something is changing, it's what's changing particularly, because market now for a long period stands in the bearish trend, and it's very difficult to accept psychologically the changes if they come. That's why the investors who could easily switch your mind in one or other in one direction then to the other direction, when I see the reasons for that, usually such investors gain more profit because they see early signs and their mind has no momentum. They could switch it at one moment from the bullish side to from the bearish to the bullish and vice versa. So, and that's I think that here is something we see of the mind switching, since market now sees some changes, the money flows, some problems from the stock market, the increasing demand on the physical gold, on the Chinese trading. Yesterday's guys, when the China has returned to the active trading after the Lunar New Year celebration, we see that the spread, the premium to the London spot quotes has increased almost to the $10. So it's prior the New Year's celebration, it was about $4. So it's really significant demand on the physical gold in the China, and that is also disturbing the minds of the investors. And so you can see there's some sort of the really noisy action, noisy behavior around gold market, some twisting and turning around it. And in such circumstances, it's a bit not very attractive to, at least for me, trying to catch the rules by the ears and trying to take the position with all this mess. So for me, it's better to wait some clear signs, either the confirmation of the reverse head and shoulders pattern and the situation will become clear, or to get some other signs from the gold market before taking the long position. I prefer more clarity when I would like to take the position. Here we have, from the one sort, we have this bearish stop grabber. From the other sort, we have this bullish dynamic pressure. Well, it's a bit tricky. Well, although currently, just my point of view is that we still probably will see some spike to the upside. As I said, whether it will be just some stop grabbing or something of that sort, the market will turn right back down, or it will be really start to move to the upside. But I would mostly rely on the dynamic pressure, because that is some multiple date, multiple sessions involved in there, compares to the just stop grabber that just a single trading session pattern. Well, on the 4-hour time frame chart, we see the same massive price action. So you can see fast up, return right back down, acceleration, almost raising. So it's very volatile action. Here you can see another smaller bullish dynamic pressure. So markets continue to move higher, although trend holds bearish. So that just confirms the possible upward action with the non-farm payrolls release. Well, on the hourly time frame chart, so we'll see this dynamic pressure a bit better. So you can see that market is struggling with the 1265 area. So you can see test it once, second test, third, but at the same time market is forming, so you can see here, high lows, and that suggests the growing the pressure of the bulls on this level, and probably this level will be taken out, as I said, either for washing out or just for upward continuation as well. So let's see what will happen. But in general, forming of the technical bullish pattern on the daily gold chart suggests that probably non-farm data should be worse than expected, and probably in a row with the ADP report. At least that is what's suggested by the technical issues on the gold market. But guys, I absolutely don't want to tell that it will definitely happen as I said. I just trying to match the technical picture with the possible non-farm payrolls release. Well, as you know, I do not trade the releases of the micro data, fundamental data, and I prefer to not take the short-term positions when this data will be released. Just trying to find the some common issues between the fundamental data that could be released today and the technical picture that we have right now here on the chart. Well, that's just my 2 cents on the gold market. So decide by yourself whether you will take the position here or not. I just have shared with you my personal opinion and my personal treatment of the overall situation right now in the gold market.